It's just a paradox. Rushing only makes you slower, right? If you want to paste it on your computer, paste it there. If you rush, you will be slow because you will lose that account, and that thing that you're trying to avoid you now you feel the full weight of that thing. Right, so there's no need to rush. See, sizing up means you are in a hurry to get the result, right? But you're not thinking about the downside of that thing. You're not thinking about, but now there is no limit. There is no limit. That's industry standard. There's no limit. So where are you rushing to? Right? Take it slow. And like I always say, when you now get to the point where you have some buffer, you can now decide to say, okay, let me go back to 2.5.
Let me close the door. When she comes, close the door.
Yeah, Brian, I believe you're with us. If he's not, then over to you, Fortune. That's all I just say.
I am. My tweet, my ex was just misbehaving. I had to restart it since it's no longer Twitter anymore. All right. Thank you, Trader Benny, for clarifying that, and I hope Elijah has a better understanding on his risk sizing.
I'm a boss. Now, proper I buy one time like this because of lack of this position sizing. I lost the account. Like, I was down for weeks, man. I was really down for it. That's why I have to take my time now. I have to start learning how to balance myself so that I won't make this.
Yeah, and you see now, you say you were down for weeks, right? You were down for weeks. Put that thing in perspective. Assuming you size to the down, like to the lowest low, right? You size really low. All these weeks that you have been down for would have been like weeks where you are running, the maths, and then before you know, your edge will play, right? So the thing about trading is outcome. You can't control the outcome. You're looking at small losses, small wins, and then big wins. So as long as you are reducing the win, if you're losing 1%, right, on an evaluation account,
I'm losing time.
In my opinion,
it's too much. That's why. Yeah, you're right. That's why I have to.
Mr. Elijah, calm down. So they are clarifying something for you.
Yeah. So as I was saying, it is actually on the high side because it's like you are rushed. I'm working on this month. I'm giving myself let's say 3 months. Like Big Osman just said, I'm giving myself 3 months. Go with the smallest possible size that will still have an impact. That's what we're saying. Just if you reach, okay, Brian said 0.25. If you're taking 0.25 per trade, you're not going to be bothered by the result of that trade. I'm being very honest with you. If you take 0.25 on any trade, the guys who are funded let's say $2, $3, $4 million, right? How much do you think they are risking on a trade? See, if you risk small, you're going to be trading your system correctly. Just try it for the next 30 trades. If you risk small, you're not going to be in a hurry to take partials. You're not going to be in a hurry to break even if your system doesn't warrant that, right? You won't be doing that if you trade small. When you don't do your trading system well is when you trade big. You trade 1%. Right? You trade 1% and you're seeing that, I'm taking 1:5 RR. You begin to mess up. You begin to mess up with the trade. And even if that trade will eventually get to 1:5 RR, you might just not even take anything out of that trade. Right? As opposed to somebody who is trading small and he gets his 2.5 R. Right? If he's using 0.5, he gets 2.5 R. Why? Because he's not bothered about the result. You see it. He knows that the 0.5 will not harm him too much. And then the profit of 2.5. So he's not in a hurry. He's not rushing. That's what I'm saying. Rushing only makes you slow. You see, Big Osman said that I think, did he say fastest way to whatever he said, but you get my point, guys.
And the slowest way to get rich quick, I think. Yeah. So, thank you, Elijah, for your question. I hope your question has been clarified. And please, if you ask a question or whoever your question was directed to, please give audience to your question being answered. Don't be in a rush to like, yeah. No. Please, let's be orderly so that everybody can still understand the question you may have asked. Like 100 more people may have similar questions on this space, so just allow them listen to the answer. Okay. I'll just Wisdom and Fred Wills. These are the last two speakers we'll take for today, and we'll call it a day because we already exceeded our closing time. So, Mr. Wisdom.
Hi, Jim, everyone. Good to meet you all. Yeah, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak in this wonderful space. Just to add up to what he just finished saying, you see, risk management and managing your account is something that you should take like so much consideration on, whereby even though you just start with with $1K or maybe $500 in your account, you can buy even one Ethereum. Now you see now, and there was no job then. So this time around, I have to go and start doing site work. Can you imagine a big boy that everybody knows that he has so much money, all of a sudden going to do liberal works just to
Manual
grow
labor.
his account again? So that is it. So please, brother, try and learn from what everyone is saying here. Please, I just noticed that you are this kind of person that you have this. I know this thing, because each time for you asking a question and you're answering it and you are talking, I see a probability that you might still do a mistake in your account, and it's gonna be so wrong of you to fail. Please, retrace your steps, follow these big dudes, and ask them more questions. Follow them up on how to maintain your stand in your account so that you can grow your account gradually, and before you know, you're on 100x, and you're getting to 1 mil. So you just need to buy and one step at a time. Thank you very much for this opportunity. One love to you all.
Thank you very much, Wisdom. Fred Wills. Good
Hey,
morning.
good morning, Mr. Brian, and good morning to everybody on this space.
Big Will.
He's not a big wheel, so I'm so sorry that this is coming this way. Yeah, the topic is risk management, and I'm really hoping that I'm not really going to talk about risk management. I'm not even advising anybody. I'm coming as a total beginner in this game. So you people should listen to my plight a little. I'm very sorry. So yeah, I started learning Forex about 5 months ago, and it has been all good. I checked YouTube and all of that. I started with YouTube, and I swear to God, nothing beats having your own personal mentor, because YouTube has a whole lot of noise. So I've suffered. Now it now happened that I finally got a class, a very, very good class, by one of these big guys now, like low-key big guy. His name is Jiggy and all. And the technical class was really, really making sense. Like, I got so interested, and I don't know what really happened to this person. The person closed the channel up, and that was the beginning of trouble in my life, because I didn't see any more class so relatable, like somebody from Nigeria that would speak your language and everything was making sense. Now I want to ask that what can somebody like me do? That okay, now it was teaching SMC to be precise. Now I don't know where to get a whole full SMC course. I've been searching all around, something not okay, and I feel like I can't even fund account yet. If I do that, I'm in big trouble. Trust me, I tried something like that recently and I got myself in tears. So please, for people like us that have just started this journey, like, let's not forget risk management is for people that are already in this game. But some of us can't always come up here to come and say we are beginners. But what can somebody like us do? Like, now my learning has been stopped for a while now. Not like I'm continuing to learn. Not that I'm not even learning, but truth is I tried some methods of what this guy taught me, at least the basic methods. But I know that those shit is not going to work because my entry was very, very bad. So I continued getting so stopped, and I knew this trade was going to favor me on the long run. But what can somebody like us do in seeking for knowledge? If there's anybody here that can just help, I'm serious. Anything, I beg. I beg and they beg. I beg. Thank you.
So yeah, come my DM will work.
Hello.
Thank you, Fortune Abi.
Yeah.
I followed you already. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello. Can I take on this?
All right, Fred Wills, I sympathize with you, and this is very. Do I say heartbreaking? Either way, it's just follow him up. Follow instructions. Have an open mind to learn. No matter your level of knowledge or technical analysis you may have learned from whoever your mentor was, but have an open mind. This forex space, the knowledge is endless, is limitless. That's just one little piece of advice